Hi guys, tonight we're going to take a look at the Caline Drifter. It's a multi-function delay pedal from the good folks at calinemusic.com. You can also find them on Facebook at caline.technology. Alright, so let's take a look at what we've got here for a delay. A couple of multi-function types of delays here. We'll add some certain color or no color at all, and we'll take a look at each one of these very, very quickly here. So straight ahead, you've got your typical mix, repeat, and time controls up there. And then we've got all the different types of settings for tube or delay style. All right, so digital delay is just a straight up clean tone, so you're just getting simple repeats. Then you have your analog, which is going to give you a little bit of a bit of an edge on the tail of the repeats there. Modulation is going to add some chorus effect. And then you've got tube, which is going to react sort of like not quite crunch, but a little bit of a push if you've ever used tube screamers or anything like that. Tape, tape and sweep and lo-fi. We're going to save those three as a surprise because they've got some pretty interesting sounds to it. So let's move it right to regular, good old digital delay. I'll quickly give you my my tone here. Maybe I'll just roll it back a little bit. I'll take the distortion off. Here we go. Okay, and now let's kick in the drifter, starting with the digital delay. All right, so let's give it a few more repeats so you can really hear it, and we'll bring the mix up. All right. Okay, so let's add a few more repeats. We'll bring the delay time up even more, so we're adding more time to the delay. As you can tell, I was changing my pickups as we were doing that. So. Awesome. So that's just straight up digital delay. So let's move it over to our analog. You can kind of hear how the. I'll bring the mix up a little bit more so you can really hear it. There we go. Okay, so that takes care of the analog. So let's take a listen to the modulation with a little bit of chorus, I believe. So I'm not using my bar at all. So this is just coming right out of the pedal. With endless repeats, I'm sure. Okay, so let's take it up one more. So now where are we? We are on the tube settings. So let's do a quick smack. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so it's got a bit of a drive tone to it. Very cool. Okay, so that was the tube setting. So now let's go into the tape setting. I'm going to put the delay, a little more delay in them, or more mix in the delay. Let's bring up the repeats a little bit too. Let's hear what that sounds like. Awesome. All right, so let's keep going. So now we're into the sweep. Let's take a listen to what that sounds like. Crazy. All right, we got to go for that full mix effect. Here we go. Whoa. Okay, let's bring that down a little bit. So let's speed that up a little bit so it doesn't quite. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll just bring that back a little bit in the mix. Well, that's kind of fun. I like that. So a little bit of almost like a flange at the end of the tail end of that delay there. One of those wah warble kind of sounds. It's kind of cool. All right, so one I'm dying to try is the lo-fi, which I believe is like a bit crusher kind of sound. If you've ever used one of those bit crushers, it's really cool. It takes the note and then just kind of removes a whole bunch of frequencies at random times. So let's hear what this lo-fi sounds like. Let's bring the repeats in a little bit more. And the mix. But that's pretty cool. Just some simple open chords. I'm dying to see what that will do with the repeats. And we'll speed it up a little bit. Let's see what happens there. Alright, so that's some pretty cool, versatile delay types. All right, so you've got 7 of them, okay? And the cool thing about, turn the volume right down. The cool thing about it is they're all really decent quality. I've mentioned this to some friends of mine, and what I'm telling them is that this latest batch of Caline pedals has just really impressed me. The quality of the tones coming out of these pedals are really on par with a lot of brand names that you're going to see out there. A fraction of the cost of these guys. So I really encourage you to check them out. Once again, you can go to calinemusic.com, or you can check them out at Facebook at caline.technology. All right, I think that's it. And if you have any questions, you can also post them to me on this video. And thank you very much, and have a great night.